Hi, this video is to instruct how to add a new AZTransfer contact into the chat lines. This needs to be done whenever a new person enters the AZTransfer network. If you've assigned someone new to an ATF, this needs to be done so that they can receive the RSVP link, so that they can receive the email communications that are sent around that ATF listserv, and that they can be counted in your membership and reported back in our annual report as participating in the AZTransfer network. From the chat lines, select Add a new AZTransfer contact. I'm going to select the name for the purposes of this demonstration, Jane Doe, and save and continue Jane Doe's file. You will notice that a contact with that information already exists for your institution. Jane Doe was entered in as a fake ATF record and affiliated with the AZTransfer staff. If this person is the correct person, you would choose Edit, and you would go through and activate this person, and you would go through and finish creating the rest of this record. I'm going to go ahead and move this person back to inactive by archiving her record so that we can go through and create a new record. But the point here is that you don't need to worry that you're going to enter the same person twice unless you spell their name slightly different. We will go back to the list. We will go back to admin home. We will choose add a new AZTransfer contact, and we will create a new fake profile in the name of Joan Smith. Save and continue. This person does not yet exist. So we can go through test subject, address is test, in Test City, Arizona, phone number is a test, and her email address will be joansmith@asu.edu. And she is active. It is time to assign Joan Smith to her ATF group. Select Add a Group. Select the ATF that she should be assigned to. We will choose Art for purposes of this demonstration. If this person is faculty, there are three options. She can either be considered the lead member. If you affiliate her as a lead member, this means that she will be the voting member representing the interests of your institution at this ATF meeting. A second category would be as a member. A member is a secondary person to attend the ATF meeting. They can participate in the ATF meeting, they can give opinions, they can discuss, they can share insights and expertise, but a member is not a voting member. Should a vote need to be taken, someone who is affiliated as a member does not qualify to vote. The only person who qualifies to vote is the person, one singular person for each ATF from each institution designated as the lead member. A third option for a faculty member is that of alternate. Alternate is a person that is filling in for either a lead member or a member for one time only. If the person is not faculty, then there are two options available for their affiliation. The first is that of liaison. A liaison's name will populate within the RSVP, and a liaison will receive all communications for the ATF meeting. And the second affiliation is that of listserv only. If a person is affiliated as listserv only, they will receive the communications that are sent out according by the listserv and the membership within the listserv, but their name will not populate within the RSVP. So as a quick review, if a person is a faculty member, the three possible choices is that of lead member, member, and alternate. Any of those three categories, their name will populate within the RSVP, and they will also receive all communications that are sent out for the listserv membership for that ATF. If the person is not a faculty, there are two options available. that of liaison, and listserv only. Liaison receives all communications sent out according to the listserv, as well as their name populates within the RSVP. Listserv only receives communications that person's name does not populate within the RSVP. If a faculty member does not want to participate in the ATF meeting, but does want to receive communications, there is another affiliation available to them. They also qualify as listserv only as well. There are additional details on these role definitions down in this section of this page for future reference or for further reference, or if more detail is needed. For the purposes of this training video, we will choose this person as the lead member. You will notice that this ATF meeting now populates within her profile. Let's add another group. Perhaps Joan Smith also wants to be part of the Journalism and Media Arts ATF. Select that. Let's say that this ATF meeting already has a lead member, but Joan Smith would like to attend and participate in the discussions without being qualified to vote. We will affiliate her as a member. And let's, for the sake of this training video, also associate her with one more. Perhaps she is also part of the Education ATF. And perhaps in the Education ATF, she is an alternate, filling in for someone who can't be there. We now have the membership groups that this person is going to participate in. If we made a mistake, simply delete, and you can re-add if you want the affiliation to be something different. We can make this person a member. And the final step is to declare the institution. The default is always AZTransfer staff, so be sure you affiliate this person with your correct institution so that their name will populate on the rolls, on the membership records for your institution, and you receive, basically you receive credit in attendance for the ATF meeting, as well as the report that we issue to the steering committee, as well as the JLBC annual report. We save changes, changes saved successfully. Now we go back to admin home, and we're going to choose update AZTransfer contacts to ensure that this person truly does exist. We will choose the last name Smith and search accordingly. Multiple Smiths, we'll choose only the active ones, search again. And here is Joan Smith, our test subject. For the purposes of this training video, I will now delete this record because this is a make-believe person. We will delete the record. Actually, we will inactivate the record. We prefer that we don't delete records, simply inactivate so that we can continue to have access to past history. And that is how you add a new AZTransfer contact. If you have any further questions about how to add a new AZTransfer contact, please contact CIEN at aztransfer.com. And this has been part of the training video library.